Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Kommo-o. It is it is relatively known that I actually love Kommo-o. It's probably one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. I ran this in my first ever draft league and it got so many kills, it did so well, and it's just such a versatile Pokemon as well. It's got fantastic stats, really good attack, defense, special attack and special defense. Its speed is a little bit of a letdown, but we also have access to things like Scale Shot, you have Autostomize or Rock Polish to really raise up those speeds, and you also have access to things like Clangorous Soul, which raises up all of your stats by 1, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, today, this is an update video because Kommo-o has got access to a new move in the Isle of Armor update. If you wish to go and check out the previous video, there is a card up in the corner. I'd recommend you check that out at the end of this video because these 5 sets are absolutely fantastic. I love Kommo-o, and it will show in these sets. Now, whilst I'm also doing a bit of plugging, if you could please like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, it really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's jump in. The first set we have is a Kommo-o set, obviously, with Swords Dance and Life Orb. Now, Swords Dance doubles your attack from 319 to 638, making that very, very powerful. And then you have the Life Orb, which will take 10% of your health every time you use an attacking move, but it also increases your attack power by 1.3 times, so taking your attack power to almost 900, which honestly means you're going to take out a lot of different Pokemon. We've then got Scale Shot. Now, Scale Shot is kind of cool. It lowers down your defense by 1, which is a bit of a pain, but in return, you can hit 2 to 5 times with a 25 power Scale Shot, so you can get between essentially 50 power and 125 power. Obviously, that is a bit of a trade-off there, but you also do get a +1 speed after the last hit. Now, that is fantastic for Kommo-o because Kommo-o does really rely on having that +1 in the speed. Now, I know there are obviously opportunities to go for Dragon Dance, and it is a payoff here. It's a choice of between the two, essentially. Then other moves, I've gone for Drain Punch. Drain Punch is a really strong 5-star attack. It's boosted by Stab. It gets you some health back, because realistically you're going to be losing health because of that Life Orb, and obviously setting up the Swords Dance and Scale Shot. And then finally I've gone for Earthquake. Earthquake's a good coverage move. It hits a variety of different Pokemon. You could go for something along the lines, I think it learns Iron Head. I'm not sure. I know it learns Poison Jab. Or does it? It does learn Poison Jab, and it also learns Iron Head, so you could go for either of those to cover your Fairy weakness, because obviously you are 4 times weak to Fairy. There's also the opportunity to run the Babiri Berry, I think it is. It is not the Babiri Berry, I'm not 100% sure, but it's the Fairy Reducing Berry that, you know, could definitely be run, but I don't know it off the top of my head. Ability-wise, you've got a couple of abilities here. We've got Bulletproof, so you're immune to ballistic moves, which is like Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Focus Blast, Aura Sphere, stuff like that. Or you've got Soundproof, and this Pokemon's immune to sound-based moves, so that can actually work quite nicely as well. So the Soundproof meaning that things that use Hyper Voice is quite commonly combined with Throat Spray to increase up the special attack stat. Now, if you can nullify that by having the Soundproof there, then that will just stop that from happening. Moving on to our second set, we have got a Dragon Dance set. So as I said, it's a playoff between the Dragon Dance and the Swords Dance Scale Shot, but Dragon Dance can work nicely for you as well. It increases up your attack and your speed by 1 stage each time you use it. So if you can get 1, maybe 2 set off, you are going to be set for quite a while. I've gone for Leftovers on here. I could have gone for the Life Orb, but I thought Leftovers might work a little bit nicer, especially if you're going for like the second Dragon Dance. I think the Leftovers allows you to just be able to live that. I've gone for Soundproof as the ability here. I didn't speak about Overcoat, I don't think. Overcoat makes it immune to powder moves and from Sandstorm/Hail. Now, obviously, that's probably less viable than the other two, but it's definitely still something that you can go for. It's a bit more, well, all 3 of them are relatively niche, if I'm honest, so yeah, it's up to you what you go for. Now, move-wise, after the Dragon Dancers, you've got Dragon Claw, powerful Dragon-type attack boosted by Stab. Close Combat, very powerful Fighter-type attack boosted by Stab. Now, hopefully, if you have got the speed to outspeed everything, your Close Combats will, 1, be able to sweep, and 2, because of the downfall in your defenses, it could well play off quite well for you, especially if they don't have priority or you have Psychic Terrain set up. And finally, I've gone for Poison Jab. Again, you can go for Iron Head if you want to. It's just a playoff on which you prefer. EV's gone for max attack and max speed with an adamant nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. If you're just going for one Dragon Dance, I'd recommend going for the Jolly Nature. That allows for you to be a little bit faster and outspeed a few more Pokemon. Moving on to our third set here. We have Clangorous Soul. Now, Clangorous Soul, oh my god, is a fantastic move. We have losing 33% of your health, so not even half your health. You lose 33% of your health, and you get a +1 in all of your stats. Your attack, your defense, your special attack, your special defense, and your speed. Now, you can always run this instead of like Dragon Dance or or Swords Dance on the first set. You can always just basically substitute this move in there, but I've gone for a special set with this one. And Clangorous Soul, obviously giving you a +1 in all of your stats is absolutely fantastic. It allows you to become a lot more powerful. Obviously, the 33% downfall is a bit of a problem. If you're in doubles, you could definitely have a Pokemon with Heal Pulse to heal you up whilst you set that up, but that's something you need to consider. And I've also put Citrus Berry on here, allowing for you to heal yourself up, because realistically you're probably going to take a hit that's going to take, I don't know, about more than 16% of your health. So having that Citrus Berry to heal yourself up when you get down below half health can definitely work for you also. Other moves, we've gone for Clanging Scales. Now, Clanging Scales is a very powerful attack. I think it's base 110 power. Yep, so 110 power. It lowers the defense by 1, but honestly, if you've got +1 and everything, it isn't going to matter too much, and it's such a powerful attack that you might actually be able to start sweeping with it. I've then put Aurora Sphere on here. You could go for Focus Blast if you wanted to. Did I say Aurora Sphere? It's Aura Sphere, sorry. You could go for Focus Blast if you want to. It's the trade-off between the accuracy and the power. Obviously, it's up to you what you decide to go for there. And finally, I've gone for Flash Cannon because of Fairies. Now, you need that coverage of Fairies, especially if you're going to be setting up, such as the Clangorous Soul. It's quite a dangerous move to use, especially if there are Fairies around. EV's gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. That timid nature just allows for you to get that little bit more speed out of yourself to outspeed just a couple more Pokemon. And moving on to the next one. So this one is a Throat Spray set. Now, Throat Spray works very nicely with either the Clanging Scales or the Boom Burst. So Clanging Scales, obviously we spoke about, it's a very powerful Dragon type attack boosted by Stab. And then Boom Burst, I think it's base 140 power. Base 140 power, it hasn't got an additional effect, but it is absolutely insane in the power-wise. Normal types typically hit most things for neutral damage, which is really good, and it can also allow for you to activate your Throat Spray, giving you a +1 in your special attack, which, you know, is absolutely fantastic. We've then got Focus Blast, which is a powerful fighting type attack. Obviously, I said the Aura Sphere Focus Blast trade-off. And finally, I put Stealth Rocks on here. I thought Stealth Rock could work relatively nicely on here. I just wanted to show off the fact that Kommo-o does get access to Stealth Rocks, and it might not be something that your opponent predicts, especially from a Kommo-o, because typically they're very offensive. EV's gone for max special attack and max speed with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Finally, we're going to go for a Dynamax set. So on here I've put the Choice Band. You're not limited to Choice Band at all. You could go for Life Orb, Red Orb, Red Card, any assortment of berries. You could go for Weakness Policy, lots of different stuff that you have access to. Now, if you didn't know, when you're Dynamax, your Choice Band is not active, so you're not limited to one move, and you're also not getting the +1 in your attack stat. So, when you Dynamax, you can use Close Combat as Max Knuckle, increasing up your attack stat. Obviously, that would benefit you. Earthquake, which is a powerful ground type attack, boosts your special defense through Max Quake. Iron Head does the same to your defense through Max Steel Spike. And finally, Aerial Ace does the same to your speed through Max Airstream. So all 4 of those can be utilized to raise up your stats. Obviously, you only get 3 moves, so you do have to choose between them. But depending on what your opponent's team is looking like and what your team is looking like at that point, you can definitely pick and choose what you need to go for. EVs, max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. You could definitely go for the Adamant Nature if you wanted to, but that's entirely up to you. As I said, Kommo-o, absolutely fantastic Pokemon. There are so many different ways you can run it, and I really think you should definitely give it a go. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.